What's up, guys? We are back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I am your favorite manifestation coach. So if you would like for me to help you dissolve whatever's between you and your manifestation, go ahead and sign up for some coaching with me below sammysmermaidgang.net. Also, if you're interested in other things like hauls, vlogs, or the paranormal, go ahead and subscribe to my second channel, which is also linked in the description box. We also, in the Mermaid Gang, we have the VIP Facebook group where you get 6 to 8 hours of lives every single week to ask questions, to talk about the challenge that we're doing for the month, all of that, okay? And we also have the free Facebook group too, which is also all in my description box, guys. All in my description box. People ask me all the time. It's all in, when you, under my video, click that little arrow and it goes down, and there it is. There it is. If you hear my child, sorry, he's still awake. I'm doing this video, it's kind of early because I gotta film for my second channel too, and he be loud when he's on the iPad. So also Salem's in here as always. Let's talk about time. Why you need to stop focusing on time. This is not about this has nothing to do with you manifesting on a time crunch. What I want to talk about today are those of you who come to me, whether you're a client or it's in the group or in the VIP lives, and you're like, I've been doing this for this much time. I've been manifesting this for 1 year. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You've desired it for a year, but you haven't been manifesting it for a year. For that year, you've probably been back and forth in your thoughts. You've probably been trying technique and technique and technique and technique and technique to see what works. There's been no consistency. There's been no changing of the thoughts. It's just been you trying techniques and then you counting the time as if you were putting in effort or work into a project rather than just changing your thoughts about the subject, about the desire. Because that's literally all you have to do. All you have to do is change your thoughts about the desire. But instead of just consistently persisting in a new thought about your desire, you've been trying every technique that was fucking shown to you. You have gotten frustrated, you've reacted, you've maybe did your affirmations or did your technique for a little bit, and then in between, when the actual subject came up, you were thinking against it. There's many reasons why you've been trying to manifest this for this amount of time, but you haven't actually been manifesting it. Because unless you are consistently changing your thoughts on the subject when the subject comes up, and focusing on only thinking of it in the way that you want it to be, you've not been manifesting for a year, for 2 years, for 5 months, for 3 months. You've not. You've been trying different shit. You haven't been manifesting it, because the only way to manifest it is to be consistent in changing your thoughts about the desire. So unless you have been doing that, you've not been manifesting for a year. Another thing is, the more you focus on the time, the more you're noting the time like you're at a fucking job, counting your minutes, counting your hours, the more hours you're gonna manifest. What you focus on is what continues. So you're going to stay in this loop of, it's been this much time, it's been this much time, it's been this much time. If you would stop worrying about the time and just be consistent in your new thoughts, you would be so fucking surprised at how fast you could get your manifestations. If all of you who do this would forget about the time. If you would simply manifest with the knowing that, okay, if I think this way about this, my reality is going to match it. It's going to match my thoughts. That's the law. That's how it works. And just persist in that with that knowing, not worrying about the time, just with the peace of knowing this is how it works. I change my thoughts. I'm consistent with it. And my reality has to match it. It's going to match it. Whatever you think consistently, whatever you think over and over and over and over and over again, your reality is going to match that. It's going to. It has to. That's the law. That is a spiritual law. It cannot be changed. It is what it is. So if you would just simply focus on changing your thoughts, not the time, not changing a technique every time a new fucking video comes out from someone. Just change your thoughts. That's all you need. But too many of you are too busy counting the time and jumping on any new video with a new technique and a new thing to try. All you're doing is trying. You guys literally treat your manifestations, your life, your reality, the things that you desire, the things that you want to experience, you literally treat them like a project. Oh, I've put this much time into this project and I've done this, and this for it. You don't need to do any of that. You don't need to worry about the time. You shouldn't be counting, charting, noting the time. You're not getting paid by the hour for your manifestation. You should just simply be changing your thoughts. If y'all would just affirm, meaning, remember, affirmations are not a technique. When I tell you to affirm, what we call affirmations is just your new thoughts. If you would just persist in your new thought about the desire and let it unfold without worrying about the time, without trying something new every week. You don't need techniques. You don't need techniques. You don't need to worry about the time. And I know that used to be the most frustrating thing for me to hear. Especially even with Neville. Not worrying about the time. Because I had this fear, I'm sure it's the same fear that you have, that it might take too long, so I need to try anything that says it'll work fast. But I'm telling you, you don't need any of that. You don't have to wait. It's not going to take a long time if you will stop focusing on the time. If you will simply just change your thoughts. When you think of your desire, if you'll just think your affirmation instead of whatever you would normally think, that would be thinking against it, and just think these things, say these things with the knowing, like, if I persist in this new thought, my reality has to match me and it's going to unfold perfectly. It's going to work because this is how it works. And just let it be and let it unfold. It will happen so much faster than you think. The only reason you guys are having to wait so long for your manifestation is because you keep complaining mentally. You keep worrying about the time. You keep counting the time. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I don't want to hear anymore. I've been doing this for a year. I've been doing this for 3 months. I've been doing this for 6. No, you haven't. You haven't been doing anything except for counting the time and trying new shit. All you had to do the whole damn time was change your thoughts. So do it now. Change your thoughts. Stop worrying about the time. Let it unfold on its own. If you think something consistently, your reality has to match. It is going to match it. Your reality is going to conform to match the person. If you're manifesting a person, if you will consistently think the same thought about this person and not think the old shit about them, if you will just persist in the new thought about this person over and over again, they're going to reflect that. People can only reflect your thoughts about them. They can't reflect to you anything else. So, if you will persist in the thoughts that they are who you want them to be, or that the money is where you want it to be, or that you have what you want to have, if you will just persist in the thought that you have what you want, with the knowing that this is all it takes. My thoughts create reality. Change my thoughts to change my reality. It's very simple. It is that simple. We got to stop complicating manifestation. It is not a new technique every week. It's none of that. It is just my thoughts, my consistent thoughts that create my reality. My reality matches whatever I'm thinking about all the time. So if I change what I'm thinking about all the time, my reality or that person is going to change to make my thoughts true, because reality or the person has to prove your thoughts to be true. So all you gotta do is change your thoughts. Stop worrying about the time. I don't care before this video. I don't care. Before this video, I don't give a shit how long you've been trying shit or doing whatever you've been doing. Starting right now, the second you watch this video, you are only changing your thoughts, and you're only focusing on changing your thoughts. That's it. And you are going to let your manifestation unfold perfectly, and it is going to happen a lot faster than you ever thought it could, simply because you were delaying it yourself. You were delaying it. You're the only thing that delays your manifestation. If you would persist in your new thoughts, there wouldn't be that much of a delay. There really wouldn't. Neville talked about 3 days, 6 days. Persist. Don't let anything convince you otherwise. Don't let the 3D change your thoughts. Keep your thoughts in check. You have control over your mind. You really do. And if you feel like you don't, then fucking affirm. I have control over my thoughts. I only think beneficial thoughts. You can literally change any thought. You can literally manifest anything, okay? Stop limiting yourselves. Stop delaying yourselves. Just change the damn thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.